Download this code and get free GPT-4o from codegive.com, link in the description below. Absolutely. In Java, the try-catch-finally block is a powerful construct for handling exceptions. It allows you to manage errors gracefully, ensuring that your program can handle unexpected situations without crashing. Overview of try-catch-finally. 1. Try block. This is where you place the code that might throw an exception. If an exception occurs, the control is transferred to the catch block. 2. Catch block. This is where you handle the exception. You can have multiple catch blocks for different types of exceptions. 3. Finally block. This block always executes, regardless of whether an exception was thrown or caught. It is typically used for cleanup code, such as closing resources. Return statement in try-catch-finally. When a return statement is executed in a try or catch block, the finally block will still execute. This can lead to some interesting behavior, especially if the finally block also contains a return statement. Example code. Let's look at a practical example that demonstrates these concepts. Java. Public class quiz example. Public static void main, string args. System.out.println, result, plus calculate division, 10, 0. System.out.println, result, plus calculate division, 10, 2. Public static int calculate division, int numerator, int denominator. Int result equals 0. Try. Result equals numerator / denominator, / this line may throw arithmetic exception. Return result, / return from try block. Catch, arithmetic exception E. System.out.println, exception caught, plus E.get message. Return -1, / return from catch block if an exception occurs. Finally. / this block will always execute. System.out.println, executing finally block. Explanation of the code. 1. Main method. We call calculate division, 10, 0, which will attempt to divide by 0 and thus throw an arithmetic exception. We also call calculate division, 10, 2, which should execute normally. 2. Calculate division method. Try block, we attempt to divide the numerator by the denominator. If the denominator is 0, an exception is thrown. Catch block, if an arithmetic exception occurs, we catch it, print a message, and return -1. Finally block, this block executes regardless of whether an exception was thrown or caught. It prints a message indicating it is executing. Output of the example. When you run the program, you will see the following output. Exception caught, / by 0. Executing finally block. Result, -1. Executing finally block. Result, 5. Key points to remember. The finally block is executed after the try and catch blocks, regardless of whether an exception was thrown. If a return statement is encountered in the try or catch block, the finally block will still execute before the method returns. You can have multiple catch blocks to handle different types of exceptions, but there can only be one finally block. Conclusion. Using try-catch finally effectively allows for robust error handling in Java applications. Understanding how the return statements interact with these blocks is crucial for ensuring that your code behaves as expected under various conditions.